What's good, Critty Gang, Critty Fam, and we're back. And today we got another banger for you, like always. Today we're gonna be reacting to the seem to be fan favorite lately, the Mastermind Ren with "What You Want" is the name of the song. Another one I haven't previewed yet, so we're just gonna dive into it together and try to dissect it. I know I said I should probably preview Ren's songs beforehand because the way he raps so fast and his accent, I miss it sometimes too or misinterpret what he's saying. But I still feel like it's more of a genuine reaction when I see it for the first time. But I do have the webcam that I showed you, where then I'm still trying to actually, if any of you can help me out with this, because I've been trying to YouTube videos on how to use it, get it set up. So I got the webcam to turn on and record me, and I got the dual screen so I can, my reaction on the actual video that we're watching, then I can manipulate, so I'll be able to fast forward, pause it. But I don't know how to get the video to pop up on the dual, like the other part of it, if that makes sense. I don't even know how to explain it. A lot of the YouTube videos where I try to think, how can I do, a dual screen video? It's giving me ones with two different webcams, or they skip steps where it's not very simplistic. So if you've never used one, you're not going to be able to learn how to use it by watching these videos. I haven't been able to find the right one to show me step by step on how to actually set it up, record my video with the video, and do it. Is there a certain app that I should download on my laptop, or is there an easy program to download on my laptop that just makes it simple to do? Because once we get the webcam set up, then I'll really can dive into Ren, and we can rewind and go over the lyrics and pause and do all that good stuff. So if any of you have any better information than I'm gonna find it on YouTube, please lace the comments with it. So I'm hoping to have that set up by next week, so I can start pumping these videos out, every night. Doing it the way I have my setup with my app and how I do it. A half-hour video takes me like 2 hours to record, edit, and post. And again, so I want to do that so we can, the whole production value all together, and the song would just be way better. And again, with Ren, but that leads me into one more question too, if you can let me know. Obviously, Ren's an amazing artist. He's a genius. But now, and on my channel, like, my reactions to Ren seems to get a lot more traffic, like views and comments, than my reaction videos to other artists. Now, is that because Ren himself is like trending right now? So like his name being in the topic or whatever, like, are those videos the ones you pop up and you just click and watch? Or you actually go on my channel and go down my list of videos and you just, just personal opinion on who you want to see me react to? Because I mentioned this before with Harry Mack. I put, Ren is a creative genius, but Harry Mack is his own style of genius. Like, I've never in my life seen anyone do what Harry Mack can do. But those videos don't take off like these Ren reaction does. And I want to, obviously Ren's amazing, but I want to bring all these artists I listen to and, go into other music. And my short reel clips in the morning when I'm driving to work, my morning jams, everyone seems to love those. And it shows just the vast variety of music I listen to, from Gilbert Brantley to Darius Rucker to Lil Wayne to Gucci Mane to Tom McDonald. I listen to everything. And just on my drive to work alone, it'll get, 1,000-2,000 views. But other videos where I'm reacting to a genius like Harry Mack, the views and the traffic aren't there. And I'm not even asking for it for myself, for like my YouTube views, but the world should see Harry Mack as Ren is blowing up. I know Harry Mack does have 2 million followers now. He blew up. So did I just, miss that trend when Harry was really growing and he would have been trending? As to like why the other videos don't get as much attention as Ren. So there's just 2 questions I had. I know my intros are always like 7 hours long. I'm trying to keep this one short. So we're going to dive right into it and do our best we can. Just one other thing though too with Ren. I don't know why, it just kind of irks me, but a lot of these reaction videos now that I'm seeing to Ren, I mentioned this before too, but now I'm seeing it even more. It seems like since I mentioned it, I'm seeing it even more and more. With people that are reacting to him, title, their videos, therapist reacts to a rapper, or psychologist reacts to a rapper, or Dr. G reacts to, like, why do you feel the need to tell us that you're a therapist or a psychologist, or you have a degree in it? Like, in a way, to me, it's kind of feeling like, oh, I have a degree in psychology, so my opinion in being that is correct because I know how the human mind works. I'm a psychologist. So me reacting to this, everything I say is factual. This song is dissected exactly how I say it because I'm a therapist. I'm a psychologist. And I'm going to let you know I'm a therapist reacting to this. Why can't you just be you reacting to it? Like, what do you need to... Are we uneducated enough because we don't have a master's degree in psychology to listen to a song and interpret what it means to us? Especially when it's a song, not so much as Ren, but just as like a different example. Say a rap song about growing up poor, broke, gangbanging, running the streets. A music video about that, it'll be, oh, a therapist reacts to this music video, this rap video, talking about, guns and running the streets and doing all that, because they have a degree in how the mind works. So they're factually based and they're always correct. Compared to someone as me, I've actually lived through it. I've lived that life. But your opinion that you convey by yourself is better because you have a degree in psychology. So what you read from books trumps what other people have actually lived through, gone through it, know firsthand. But we got to listen to you because you have a degree, because you read books on this stuff instead of actually living through it. If that makes sense. I don't know why it just irks me, but I don't know. It kind of just does. Like, and again, that's putting yourself in a box. Now it's like you're like, oh, well, that's just a therapist reacting to it. So you even would look at how you decipher different songs differently. If you're doing a country song about rodeos, as a therapist reacting to a song about a rodeo, or the gang life, or pop culture, but they know how the human mind works, so it's just, I'm not even going to go on the rant about it. We'll just jump right into this one. I might just title this, Therapist Reacts to Ren's What You Want, just because, we can identify as whatever we want in these days, right? A boy can identify as a girl and go win swimming national championships. Well, for this video, I'm identifying as a therapist. I'm identifying as a psychologist. So we have a therapist / psychologist reacting to Ren, What You Want. Let's get into this.
Oh my god, music these days is like so lame. I can't listen to the radio without cringing my big tits off. I wish someone would take it back to the old school. Boom like dynamite, yes I'll get wild. Blowing up the scene like a freaking missile. Quick hit the texture, here comes the pressure. Sounds so ill, better call the health inspector.
Ew, better call the health inspector. Okay, so this is why I love Ren too, and so many different artists, that why I want all my videos to get more views, to show other amazing people who can do things like this. This song alone, within the first 30 seconds, sounds like, and his first opening line was, "Oh, I can't even listen to the radio anymore. It's just so cringy." That's because that's just what these big media companies are pushing through the radio. You know what I mean? And this day and age, again, not to choose left or right, but a lot of it is more of that left, liberal narrative that they're trying to push. So a lot of the music is just like what they want to push onto, not what you actually want to listen to. I personally don't even listen to the radio myself anymore. It's just, Spotify or YouTube all day. And he referred to that, like, bring it back to the old school music, compared, like, the new drill music, especially in the Chicago scene. It has no meaning, rhyme, or reason really to it. Like, I understand the rapping about what the, especially in south side of Chicago, about the killings and the drugs and spinning the block on your ops and this and that. But it's so repetitive, just same song, different lyrics over and over, no message. So I really don't listen to that type of rap music too much, as to where someone like Lil Wayne or Eminem, where their lyrics and like their just intelligence to come up with these similes and metaphors and rhyme schemes is just amazingly off the charts, or a song that just hits you deep that you can relate to. But Ren, you go from Hiren to Sickboi to The Tale of Jenny and Screech, were all more of those meaningful, hidden message type songs. And the first vibes I'm getting off this one, and again, we don't got the webcam up to be able to rewind and stuff, so I'm not going to anticipate where Ren is going with this song, because I learned that about 2 songs ago. He's too creative, that he can go in so many paths. There's no way for me to predict what is coming next. But from the beginning of the song, right off the bat, it sounded old school hip hop, West Coast, NWA type. The way he's cadence, the beat to the track, even what they're wearing in the music video, the old school track jumpsuits. Man, those used to be the jump off back in the day. I have me a bunch of them jumpsuits, the velour suits. So yeah, just right off the bat, it's giving me that West Coast hip hoppy old school music that I'm guessing he listens to and loves, even if the song is influenced by that type of music. But again, just so different from what he's done before. He's just so creative to do that. So this song is going to be interesting. Let's go.
People of the world, people of the nation. This is my John, yes, I bring a good vibration. Lyric education, I'm elevating the ratings. It's blatant, I'm painting the shape with this great innovation I'm making. When I step up on the scene, fresh like Ross, when the grass is green. Start the commercial, I'll be the master. Sword in the stone, I'm the new King Arthur. Could I get a minute to finish this pinnacle of music? Fuse it with blues and then use it carefully. Please don't abuse it, lose it like a mental patient. Schizophrenic conversation. Hi Ren, my name is Ren. Nice to meet you. Oh, that's great, man.
Oh my God. Alright, so right there is one of the problems with not being able to rewind the actual video that we are watching, right? Because that's not the same one that I have to go back and edit. But so that rhyme scheme there, like I couldn't catch every word to remember it right off the top of my head, every bar there. But that rhyme scheme was just ridiculous. And then he's like, calls it crazy, like a schizophrenic having a conversation with himself, like, "Hi Ren, how you doing?" Referring to his song Hi Ren when he was talking to himself like a schizophrenic person, just crazy. But in a sense, he is crazy with the way that he can deliver this art in such a masterful way. And I love how he threw that in there, the reference back to the Hi song, like a schizophrenic talking to himself. "Hi man, my name's Ren, nice to meet you." Like, that was real subtle, but in writing that'd be very difficult, especially when he came out with that real machine gun cadence, every line rhyming type syllable set, to revert back to slowing it down and be able to lay on the beat like that, but keep the lyrics in notion with what you're listening to, if that makes sense.
Got what you want, I got what you need. Old school kicks with a new school twist, banging on my MP3.
I got what you need, I got what you want. A vintage classic, bounce like elastic, old school song.
Devastating.
Yeah, see, that's as I said in the beginning, like the old school classics, right? They're all like, everyone will ask you, what do you like better? And at least in the rap game, it's not like the rap game, Ren's a rapper, Harry Mack is a rapper, but they're not talking about the spinning the blocks on your op, shooting bullets and whatnot. But that gives away from like the drill music to what the old school music was really like storytelling, to now new music these days is more or less fantasy storytelling, if that makes sense. So he said, no, I'm going to bring you the old school classics. Like, it's going to be good music, but I'm going to put my new own twist onto it. And that's what I think we're missing a lot of the great music, is combining the old school meaningful lyrics, even if it's a rap song or it's literally storytelling, to this new school music where it's just, at least in the rap genre, big booties, nice cars, and a lot of money, which Ren really doesn't reference. He more or less raps about reality and shit that's going on, but he does it in a way that's entertaining at the same time.
Worlds like a whirlpool, tough like a turtle.
I rock a whole room without a single rehearsal. Face turn purple, blowing off steam. I glow like Christmas, watch me gleam. Come out the blue like a shark attack. I got you in my jaws, how you gonna react? When I snap my trap, I crack your back flat. I biggity snap my trap. Jump in, jump out, shake it all about. Move to the sound now, sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down, sit the fuck down. I'm king like Kong, so pass me the crown. I'm warrior like Xena, Julius like Caesar. Cooler than an ice cube sitting in your freezer.
I'm king like Kong, so pass me the crown. Julius like Caesar, cooler than an ice cube. Like, Ice Cube, Julius Caesar, King Kong, all kings, well-known people, man, giving me the crown. I'm Ren. I'm blowing up. This new school with that old school vibe to it, And people stop calling me while I'm trying to make my videos. Go mess up it. Man, I really got to shave too. I'm out here looking scruffy. Back to the video. I apologize.
I'm rocky but I'm meaner. I'll turn you like I'm Tina. Flo could turn an atheist into a believer.
Oh, my flow can turn an atheist into a believer. An atheist is someone that doesn't believe in religion or, believe in a God or a higher power. More or less scientific people tend to be more atheists. And he said, my flow can turn an atheist into a believer. You don't believe in, and that has to be one of the biggest hurdles in this world, like people that are on opposite sides of the fence, like, did we land on the moon? Conspiracy theory, like, no, we didn't. Yes, we did. Or flat earthers versus people that believe or know that the world is a globe, not a flat earth. It's hard to get those people to jump over the fence. But the pinnacle of that has to come with religion, believing in God or not. To me, that's always the biggest question of one way you're not going to be able to sway one person one way or the other way. It's either they believe or they don't. There obviously are exceptions, but for the majority, that's always seems to be the case. And through Ren's music, saying I can turn an atheist into a believer, he may not be referencing, someone, an actual atheist that doesn't believe in God, to start believing in religion. But if you don't believe in nothing, you can believe in something. As in, you say you grow up poor and broke and you think you're going to be that way forever, so you start to believe it. So in your head you come to that conclusion, well, this is my life, this is what it's going to be. But listening to Ren's song and seeing his life, how he turned from being sick and hopeless and depressed to now blowing up as a superstar with his music that he makes, like I feel like that's just more of a sentiment of always believe in yourself or what you're doing. And if not, come watch me. My music, my lyrics, my visuals, I can make you believe that you can be a better person or you can better your life. Actually, just to show you a little something, I have these tattoos on my arm here. It says, live for nothing or die for something. That's what it says right on my arms. And I truly believe that you can live your whole life not believing in God, but you can believe in something else. And if whatever you take that core of what you believe in and hold that near and dear to your heart, live for that or die for, or you know what I mean? Live for nothing. Like if you have nothing to grab onto or nothing to believe in or love or have kids love or family to love or just no meaning you feel like to your life, you know, you're going to be living for nothing. But if you love something so much, like my kids, I would take a bullet in a heartbeat. I would jump in front of a train to die for my kids or die for something. So make your life meaningful so you're not dying for no reason. You can leave a legacy. You can leave, you know, a trail of Ren's music videos for someone that may be depressed or hopeless or sick to hop on and watch his videos and be like, you know what? I do know now. I believe I can get better. I can get over this and I can blow up like Ren. He actually, you know, hit me with that, like, before I ever even seen his first video with hiren. When I started this YouTube channel, I never believed that it would even get to where it is right now. I think we're 25 subs away from hitting the 400 mark. So if you're watching right now, please smash that subscribe button so I could get my golden platinum plaque from YouTube. Well, no, wait, I think they told me 500. Either way, 400. Still, let's get it. Smash that subscribe button. But that's what I take from that message. Again, Ren's music and art can be interpreted in so many different ways. And a lot of you have told me that, like, it's your opinion. Don't be so hard on yourself if you don't think you're really getting what Ren says. And that really did, I really did absorb that because art is abstract. And so to me, that's what that means.
I got what you want, I got what you need. Old school kicks with a new school twist, banging on my MP3. I got what you need, I got what you want. A vintage classic, bounce like elastic, old school song.
Old school, old DJ, actually DJ. I like how I do that in there. I should have just paused it instead of talking over that. But he's referring to all the old schools, like even on turntables. You know what I mean? The basic root of rap and hip hop being on the corners of, you know, New York City with beat boys, beatboxes. You know, the beatbox and the cardboard down as you're break dancing, or in the club you got people actually spinning records, actually, you know, doing it in real time, really spinning them things, DJing. Where now a lot of it is so much more electronic. They literally just press a button, the song plays. They can fade it into another song just by pressing a button. But the old school, you can literally watch them and hear them remixing and manipulating the beat in real time as they go. Which, again, that spinning records in itself is another art form that you have to be very talented to do.
Flipping sick face, I'm wicked tricky, I'm lippy, I'm sick. Ripping, you're tripping, no kidding, dipping, then rip off the set. Rip with the rhythm, I give them shivers, I'm triggering kids. Edibles, biblical, mythical, critical, hold my breath. Hold my breath, nothing more, nothing less. Puffing, draw, passing left, busting raw on her chest.
Smoke and pass it to the left. Did I catch that right? Did he just say busting on her chest? I know you always pass the blunt to the left, but you know Ren's got that accent in the fast rap. Did he just say what I think he just said? I know the lyrics are pinned in the comments. Someone told me that before. I might have to check that one. Alright, I'm not even going to get into that one.
I digress, I'm a menace, I'm a mess. I'm the baker, make the bread. Undertaker, raise the dead.
I got what you want, I got what you need. Old school kicks with a new school twist, banging on my MP3. I got what you need, I got what you want. A vintage classic, bounce like elastic, old school song. I got what you want, I got what you need. Old school kicks with a new school twist, banging on my MP3.
Hey, yo. Sick.
That's another way you know that you're really interacting with the crowd, right? And I love about Harry Mac's guerrilla bars when he's on the street and he starts off rapping 1, 2, 3 people, and by the end of like 5-10 minutes, he has a whole street full of people lined up, literally giving a one-man concert on a one-man street. But you start the hand clap, and when you get one person to 100 to 500 to 1,000 to, sold out arenas that I've been in a concert, 30-40,000 people all clapping their hands or lighting their lighters or their cell phones all at the same time. God, that's just to be an amazing feeling. Like, yeah, if you guys follow my channel, I wrestled all through high school, then I started boxing and doing MMA. The first time I stepped into a ring, like in an actual arena, not just, a local boxing match in the gym where there's only not so many people in the crowd. But I went my first big event, walking out and stepping into the ring and looking around, like, there wasn't, like 40, 50,000 people, maybe 1,000, but it's still like knowing all eyes are on you and you have to show up at that point. You don't want to be a letdown. You don't want to be embarrassed. And your fighting's a little different than a concert because that can go left real quick. But also the scene can, if you choke up, forget your lyrics. Everyone knows how 8 Mile started with Eminem when he choked on stage. And now he's the fucking GOAT of the rap game. But I came in just like, so like being a fighter in the ring, like having people watch you, but being solely on a stage with 50,000 people watching you. And especially when they start at the Lil Wayne concert I was at, he stopped singing the one song like halfway through, and literally the whole arena started singing the song on cue and finished the song word for word. And that's coming from one man who sat there and wrote this song, and now 50,000 people are reiterating it back to him word by word. Like, that's got to be just such an amazing feeling to know you can have that big of an effect on people, or, be noticed greatly and like sunken in for like what you do and what you put out that these people love and respect. But yeah, so like as far as the song goes, it was just more of a playful song, just trying to show, like he said, pure words, the old school hip hop with his new school twist on it. And I mean, that honestly, that's what Ren is. He has the old school, beautiful way of storytelling. I know they didn't have music videos back in the day, but his music videos are fire. His lyrics are fire. But then he comes with the message, comes with the deep meanings, the creative, the fun, poppy songs like this. So he can just go so many different ways. So it's basically what you want. The name of the song. What do you want? I could give you this. I could give you that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. He can give you everything. And again, that's I equate, Eminem, Harry Mack, NF, Joyner Lucas, all these guys in the same group. So I just want this channel to grow. So like the geniusness of all, just like the beautiful behind the scenes of the artwork that goes into creating these music and these songs. And it's not what it appears to be on surface value. Like, oh, it's so simple. We wrote this song. But when you dive into it and you really see like the different patterns and rhyme schemes they use and certain words and dialect and how they deliver it, the influxes, the cadence, everything the subtlest tiny little thing can make a monumental difference. And these guys just know how to put it all together so perfectly. And in time with this channel, that's what I'm trying to do, baby steps. I got the webcam, we're gonna get that set up. We'll have the $1 million background soon enough. I don't know about $1 million background, but we won't be looking like a pink cheetah out here. But we got to get them views and them subs up and up and up and up so we could keep growing and keep learning, keep connecting, keep doing all this together, keep reacting to Ren. But please, I'd advise y'all to go back, man. A lot of people like my reactions to the videos, but a lot of comments I get are also just about me speaking and like my message or my experiences or speaking on my life, what I went through, how I relate to the song. People really tend to like really appreciate that. So I was, trying to figure out, shorten my videos up, not talk as much, but all you encourage me, no, don't do that. We like listening to you talk. So, I mean, if that is the case, I'd advise you, instead of run, just go down my channel list and just listen to my different songs, like Eminem Headlights. That song hit me the most out of anyone I've reacted to yet. Daniel almost brought me to tears on video, like watching a movie, and that's what Ren can do too with his music video and lyrics. You feel like you're falling into a movie, and Eminem can do the same, like with NF too, and that Hope, beautiful songs. But again, I don't know if it's because the algorithm is just not pumping them out. But if you do like what I'm saying, speeching, and the message I'm trying to convey, and the positivity, and just the all around love for music and art, I did, just go down my channel and just watch my videos. My older videos, like when I just started my YouTube channel, I had a different name when I was just writing my poetry and songs and delivering them, and that's when I was coming out of a depression, and it wasn't that great, and I understand that, and it fell off. But then I came back with these reaction videos because I love music, but I didn't have the confidence to keep getting on camera and trying to rap or write a poem and then turn it into a song. I'm not as genius as Ren or Harry or Eminem to be able to do that. But I can take their music videos and decipher them, with my love of music and the intellect that I do believe I have. And you guys all have been seeming to love it so far. So don't fix it if it's not broken, right? So until then, tomorrow is Friday. So I'm bringing back the Harry Mack Fridays. Make sure you tune in. I know y'all love Ren, but we gotta get I want Harry Mack to even 2 million. He needs 200 million. And not for nothing, I wouldn't mind getting my subs up to 200 million. So, you know what I mean? Get a nice little dinner, a nice little background. I'm just joking. But, alright, so that was Ren, What You Want. Might try to squeeze in another little one tonight if we can, but if not, we'll be back tomorrow night for Harry Mack Friday Nights with Harry. Until then, y'all have a good night.